What is going on? It is 4:30 Monday afternoon. I didn't record anything all day today. I'm fine with it, right? Here's why. I spent all weekend in Los Angeles with my wife for a Mother's Day trip that was kind of, delayed. And we got back today. It is the start of race week. Today is June 9th, so it's the start of race week for me for Happy Valley. I have 3 workouts left, and one of them is a swim. Unfortunately for me, it's not only a swim. It is a specific type of swim. I have to do an open water swim. Now, it's not a big one. It's only 1,200 yards. But I have to test a wetsuit because the water temperature in Pennsylvania is probably only going to be around 72 degrees. And my coach wants me to have every advantage possible. And a wetsuit is that thing, especially with the forecast being rain in the for the days leading into the race. So I'm headed to the lake now to test a brand new full sleeve wetsuit that I got last Thursday before I went to California. Just have to do a couple hundred yards. Maybe I'm going to try to get 1,200, maybe 1,000 or so around there, just to make sure that I'm comfortable in the wetsuit. And that is it for the day. So today is, like I said, one of 3 workouts before I leave. I leave on Thursday for State College. It's a 2 days. I'm going to be driving for 2 days to get up there, probably 12, 14 hours a day. I think 14 the first day, 12 or 10 or 12 the second day. And then we'll be preparing for the race, which I am super excited, but I'm starting to get a little bit of that whole race anxiety, nerves in my system. But let me go swim. Let me get there quickly, safely, and then after the swim, I'll go over how the wetsuit felt, why we wanted me to jump on a wetsuit instead of just going without it, and all the other good things going forward. Yeah, so it's race week. I'll talk to you guys later. All right, swim is done. It was not a long swim. I'll put it here. The purpose of this swim was just to test out the new wetsuit, because I had to get a new one because the water temperature, we saw a picture of it from like a week or 2 ago, said it was like 66 degrees, and Helen was like, yo, you need a wetsuit, do you have a full sleeve suit? No, okay, get a full sleeve suit. So I bought one, and it came in last week right before I went to LA. Didn't have a chance to test it. So today was testing day, and as you can see, it's a full sleeve. So I tested it, and I felt a lot better than I did with the sleeveless one, because this one's one size bigger, which helps. So the purpose was just to get comfortable in the wetsuit. If it wasn't 96 degrees air temperature, the water when I came last week was, what was it? It was like 78, 79 degrees. So it's probably a little warmer now because we've had nothing but 90 plus degree temperature days for the last week. So it's probably up around 80, 81 degrees. Not necessarily wetsuit weather, but so that was the only thing that was really bothering me. But if Pennsylvania is in the low 70s, water temperature may not be that bad. Plus the air temperature is only going to be in the 60s. So it's going to feel really, really good. And as long as I have my comfort, my lifelines, which is those boats, and I have other people there that I can grab onto if I feel like I'm getting in trouble, I'll be okay. So we're gonna change. We're gonna dry off. We're gonna get back in the car, head home. That's it for the day. Tomorrow I have a bike, which is it's like almost a 2-hour bike ride, and then Wednesday I have like a 40-minute run, and that's it. That's it of training, and then we drive to Pennsylvania Thursday and Friday, and races on Sunday. So we're within a week. I'm gonna try to have this video up before I leave Thursday. So yeah, fun times. So let's really talk about the significance of today's open water swim and why I'm actually not mad at it being 156 per 100. Because again, there's today 156 per 100. Although I only did just shy of 700 yards, I still did a 156 per 100. Not yesterday, but the Sunday before that, the first, I think, I came here without a wetsuit, and I swam 1,000 yards, a little over 1,000 yards, or right around 1,000 yards, at a 2:09 per 100 pace. And I was really kind of pissed off about it because I've been swimming 140s in the pool, 140, 145, somewhere in that range in the pool. And I was wondering, like, why isn't that translating to open water? You should be about 10 to 15 seconds slower open water, and that's fine. You're dealing with currents, you're dealing with other type of things, you're dealing with open water. You're sighting, you're slowing down, you're trying to maintain and reserve because you don't have the wall to push off of. There's a lot of factors into why you're slower, but you're usually 10 to 15 seconds on average slower in the open water than you are in the pool. But for some reason that wasn't translating. The last couple times I did it, I was well over 2 minutes per 100, and I was kind of pissed off why. So today in the wetsuit, feeling comfortable. Now granted, 96 degree air temperature, probably 80 plus degree water temperature, and I'm out here by myself in middle afternoon, not carbed up, not, I don't have a lot of electrolytes in my system. I've been sweating a little bit. Plus you're sweating in the water, so that's not helping. Either way, I did a 156. Now, come Pennsylvania, you get waters in the low 70 degree temperatures. You get air temperatures in the 60s. Plus I'll be carbed up. Plus I'll be preloaded with electrolytes. I should do about, if I want to average guess, it'd be between 150 and 155 per 100 yards average pace. I'm not going to put hang my hat on that, but that's kind of where I'm guessing. At the end of the day, I'm really happy with a 156 open water swim. It can probably maintain that, and I'll be okay if it maintains that. But anyway, I'm gonna go home. I got a 40-minute drive home. Then I'm gonna eat dinner, shower, and relax for the night with Connie. Because we've been busy the last couple days, and I'm tired. So I'll see you in tomorrow when I do my bike, because I'm gonna wait till the afternoon to do the bike ride. Okay, it is 6:01 p.m. on what is it, Tuesday? Okay, I'm about to get on the bike. I just got done with my last meeting of the day. I don't know why we had a 5 o'clock meeting, but we did have a 5 o'clock meeting. But it's done. I have a 95 or so minute bike ride. Matter of fact, if I look at Training Peaks, it's a 91 minute taper ride. So it's got some power intervals, but they're fairly short intervals. It's just kind of like a build up, whatever. I'm not going to, I may record some of the bike, probably not. Maybe just a couple clips to prove that I actually rode. I'll go over it at the end, and that'll be that. And that will only leave one more workout, a run, for tomorrow. But I was gonna wash my bike. I gotta take it to the bike shop to get the bars retaped. The bar tape kind of melted off over the summer in the garage last year. So I have a couple things I gotta do tomorrow. Nothing big. I'll be able to take my bike to the bike shop, drop it off in the morning, get the tape, pick it up later that afternoon, and then that's gonna be it for training. Then all we gotta do is get to Pennsylvania. So let me go ahead and get this bike knocked out, and I will see you at the end when I review it. All right, so just a quick preview of the bike workout. So we've got a little bit of a warm up, then a working set where it increases, and then it goes even higher. Now that red bar peaks at 335 watts. My FTP is obviously that gray line right there. So most of this is gonna be around 220. Like these greens is Zone 3 race power, Zone 2 right there, Zone 1, Zone 2 right here. So it's not a whole lot of Zone 2, it's mostly Zone 3, a little bit of Zone 6, but that's probably a short 30-second, 1 minute interval. But yeah, so that's basically the workout. 90 minutes to that.
Hey, Sean's here. It's supposed to be helping your dad stock the shop.
Can't work on it, just want my legs get crazy. Maybe Sean can help him job and things in it.
The fan's a little angled at me. It's a little warm, but about 15 minutes into this ride. Feeling okay. Early 4-minute intervals, no big deal. All right, and just like that, the ride is over. The last ride of prep is done. Here's the stats from Garmin. I'm gonna go change, eat dinner for the night. Tomorrow morning, wash the bike, run, take it to the bike shop to get taped, and that's it. Like then prep is over, and Thursday we leave. So I will see you tomorrow morning, probably when I'm washing the bike outside. And that's it. Little quick run. Not a big deal. There's the run. 45 minutes. That's it. Got the rental car. Rental. We're gonna drive her all the way up to Pennsylvania and back. Bike's washed. All I gotta do is pack, shower, and get ready to go. And that's it. So I did take the bike to the shop. Got the handlebars retaped. Couldn't get red. They didn't have red tapes this time, so I got gray, which, whatever, it's for one race. But that's it. I am good to go. Like I said, I gotta finish packing, shower, eat, relax, get to bed. And I'm on the road tomorrow morning, 5 o'clock. First stop, Nashville. I'll see you a little bit later. All right, guys, it's 4:40 in the morning on Thursday. I'm about to finish this or drink this G1M while I pack the car. Carb loading starts today, but I'm not gonna record any more after this clip right here because I have a 2-day drive to Pennsylvania and then I'm in State College. So I'll probably get something from Saturday and Sunday on the weekend, whatever I can, and then we'll do a post-race wrap-up for this series, if you will. My goals, I said before, was around 5:45, and I'm sticking to that. Maybe adding a little bit, saying it'd be 5:45 to 6 hours, really focusing more on the 5:45. Do I think that's still a doable goal or target? Absolutely, so we're going for it. If I get lower, cool. If I don't, it is what it is. You know, you don't always hit your goals on race day. It's depending on the day, depending on the weather, the road, the terrain. Things happen, you happen, you know, you're whatever. So we'll see. 5:45 is still the target, but I will see you in Pennsylvania to wrap up the Path to Pennsylvania 70.3 Ironman series. I'm gonna go pack the car and get the hell out of here. I'll see you later. All right, it is 5 a.m. Thursday morning. We are leaving San Antonio, heading for State College. Stopping along the way for lunch, for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Gotta get gas. But yeah, we have a 2-day drive. We're stopping first in Nashville. Friday night we'll be in State College. Yeah, let's get this journey started. It's been like this my entire drive so far. It is 6:46. I'm in Tennessee, about less than 2 hours from my hotel, and it's been raining and heavy. It's off and on heavy spurts all day. This sucks. This sucks. I don't want to see rain for a while. Bye. All right, it's 9:10 at night, or 9:07 for those who need to be specific. Just got in a hotel room. I decided not to go to Smyrna where I was going to go, and just found a spot in Nashville that was very comparable. It's actually by Vanderbilt, so it's closer to it's blocks from downtown Nashville, but it's a lot less traffic I'll have to worry about getting on the road tomorrow. So I was like, you know what? I'm tired. I've been in the car 15 hours. I got here like 8:30 or something like that. So I'd been in the car for over 15 hours. I didn't want to drive anymore. So that was that. Real quick, let me show you the room. I had to bring the bike in because I don't trust it in the garage, and I absolutely need this. If anything else gets taken out of my garage, I'm fine. But I absolutely needed the bike, so I had to bring it in the room. So they only had suites available, king suites. So, there's the bike. I got a nice little living room with a TV and a desk, microwave, fridge, wet bar area. You don't have to see the bathroom. But then I got the king size bed in here with the TV. And then I think I'm facing the other way, but downtown Nashville is one of these directions. I think that way. But it's not a bad view. I don't mind it. Yeah. So now I'm going to shower and go to bed. I'm tired. I'm going to try to get up tomorrow at 5-ish or so and get on the road for 6. Hopefully I can get to Pennsylvania in time to do athlete check-in tomorrow. Just one less thing to do on Saturday. If I can't, I'll do it all on Saturday. It's not a big deal, but I'd like to have one less thing to do Saturday. So if I can get there before 5 o'clock tomorrow, that's the goal. If I leave at 6, I should be able to get there by 4:30. So, but that's pushing it. So we'll see. I'll map it. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't deal with rain and traffic and all this other BS going up there. But I think we got to drive through. Let's see. We started in Texas. Took 8 hours to get out of Texas. Then we went like 3 or 4 hours in Arkansas. 3.5 hours in Arkansas, and then 3.5 hours in Tennessee. We're pretty close to the border of Tennessee. So I think we got to go through Kentucky, Ohio, and then Pennsylvania, Western PA. So we'll see whichever way Maps takes us. Hopefully it's better than it was this morning. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, it is 6:30 in the morning. I decided to sleep in a little bit since I wasn't going to be able to make it to check in on time because there's a 1 hour time change. Forgot the time change thing. So I decided to sleep a little bit and then came downstairs and grabbed some of the complimentary breakfast that the hotel offers because why not if you're paying for it. So I loaded up. I got 2 bagels, potatoes, egg, sausage, and a banana. And I got a bottle of 2 scoops of G1M. So I am going to carb up here, get on the road. I will have to hit the gas station at some point. I'm about half a tank, so I'll probably hit it in Kentucky somewhere. But yeah, we're gonna eat up and then head out. I'll be out the door by 7. Okay, so I've been a horrible vlogger today because I just wanted to get a whole bunch of things done. I got here. It's right now 8:30. I got here about 2 hours ago. I got to the hotel, checked into the hotel, went to the stadium just to kind of look around. I know athlete check-in and the expo were closed today, but I got these pictures. Obviously the stadium's there. This one is the tunnel, the players' tunnel where you see them come out on game day. I get to run through that son of a bitch twice, and I'm super excited about it because I've always wanted to run through there as a football player, but unfortunately I'm not, good enough or young enough to still potentially be a football player. So that's that. So I'm really excited. I'll come back tomorrow and get a little bit more video of the expo and, the area, the finish line. Finish line's right outside the stadium. Really, really cool setup. I dig it. I'm excited. Can't wait. I just went to dinner. I had Panda Express. Nothing flashy. However, they say when you're in State College, the place to go is the Berkey Creamery. So I actually just parked in the parking garage because there's no parking anywhere on the street and on campus. And I'm going to head down and get some ice cream. I figured I'd do it Friday instead of Saturday because Friday it can digest, get out of my system tomorrow, and it won't be in my stomach still on Sunday morning, which is good. And we're still carb loading, so I'm eating whatever I want. So that's that. So I'm carb loading, fat loading. Hadn't had a whole lot of protein today. I had a good amount of carbs. Don't know how many though. But I'm gonna go get some ice cream real quick. I got my parking ticket here, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go back to the hotel and just kind of relax. But then tomorrow when I get up, I will video around the stadium area where the finish line is and the transition and stuff, because I have to do all that T1, T2, go up to the lake and do practice swims, all that other fun stuff to do. I will do all that tomorrow. For now, I'm going to go get ice cream at the Berkey Creamery, which is famous. So I'll let you know how it is. All right, so this ice cream's actually pretty good. I got, it's called Monkey Biz. It's vanilla ice cream, peanut butter, chocolate, and banana. So it's pretty good. Anyway, I'm standing on the run course. I get to run past this place from there twice down. There's a down and back section. I get to run past this like 4 times on Sunday. You can see the green tape in the road marking off some of the divots and stuff. Down at the corner, there's arrows to tell you where to go, but yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Mentally, I'm good. I'm going to enjoy my ice cream now. And then go back to the room and crash out. Well, relax and then crash out. Get some good sleep. And be ready, you know, again, get some better sleep Saturday. I'll be in bed Saturday by like, 9 o'clock. Gotta get some good sleep going into Sunday. Anyway, let me eat my ice cream. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, so when we run, we come down this road here. Follow the arrows down that way. Down and back to past the creamery. And then we turn here and go down that road. Fun.